Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're here right now, good morning. Yes. It's morning here, and I've been up too long already. Yes, I've already been up too long. But that's usually the way it is, especially when you're sleeping good. And then the old bladder goes, "Sorry, Briny boy, wake your ass up." Mm-mm. So we're here, and we're here right now. And my name's Brian, as you can see right there. And, you know, we do poetry here. So welcome to the channel. If you like poetry, you are in the right place. So, poetry. Yes, there's easy books, etc. Are you just going to sit here and read it? No. That would be boring. Here's the fun. I take said poetry. Not mine. Sometimes mine, but mainly old people's, old dead farts. That's what I like to call them, old dead farts. I take their poetry and I turn it into music. Yeah, but I'm a drummer. See, you know, I got drumsticks here. Drummers aren't musicians. That's why I use the dreaded artificial intelligence. Yeah, I take an old poem. Hey T, hey Jennifer, I take an old poem, something from Shakespeare per se, plug it into the generator. It spits out a couple tracks and we listen to it. That's the fun part. You don't hear it until I hear it, and I don't hear it until you hear it. So that's what we're going to do here this morning. So if you like that stuff, I just like to remind you. Yes, I got to get through my spiel. Everything we do here is fair use, public domain, and all that jazz. And be sure to like and subscribe because we are at the 460 mark. Yay! In the subscriber anxiety game, we're climbing. So what's on the agenda for this morning? Or if it's evening or afternoon, that. Let me show you. Got some special ones today, I think. I hope. So let me share the screen here because sharing is caring. Now, this past weekend, I went to the Arkansas Poets Roundtable meeting at UCA, where I joined. And I ran into I didn't run into him, but the presenter, really cool guy named Eric Schaefer, was talking about this poem from one of his mentors, William Stafford. So we're doing this one here. So let me share it here. Hey, Joe. All right. So we're doing this William Stafford poem called National Monument Along the Canadian Border for you Canucks. It's actually a pretty poignant poem. And then we're going to do another Emily Jane Bronte, The Lady to Her Guitar. And another Alfred Noyce, Namesakes. We're going to do one of the second poems that we went over. It's confusing to me because I'm used to telling her good evening. No. Yeah, I believe, yeah, I can't wait sometimes. Okay, so we're doing a dirge without music and the St. Vincent Millay. We didn't go over it, but he was like, this guy knows Edna St. Vincent Millay. I'm like, yay, because we love her around here. Then we're going to do a couple war poems. The War Sonnet 5, The Soldier. This is by Rupert Brooke. And this one might be a war poem also. Oh, no, this is a medical poem. All right. And that's Bones by Walter de la Mare. We're back from yesterday. All right, my friends. So, what do you think? You ready? I am. I don't know about you, but let's get the party started. As much of a party as it is when you're up at 6:30 in the morning in rural Arkansas. Hey, dude! How's it going? All right. Yeah, so this is definitely too early in the morning for you there. All right, so we are going to go to this folder, and that folder, and this folder, There, like that. In this order. Yep. All right. At the Unnational Monument along the Canadian border. This one's for all you Canucks out there.
This is the field where the battle did not happen, where the unknown soldier did not die. This is the field where grass joined hands, where no monument stands, and the only heroic thing is the sky. Fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground, hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrate by forgetting its name.
That was cool. What do you think? Something new. We like it. All right. Say a few highs and, dude, that sucks. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Sometimes that happens still here, you know. Get up early, yeah. It sucks. But, oh, wrong one. At least I use that. Sometimes I use that time for valuable things like working. Well. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so we got with us this morning Jennifer from Canada. How you doing? And then of course T, who is you're in the UK right now, so yay! Good afternoon. And of course for our other UKers here, or Scott, our resident Scott. Jojo Bananas, how are you doing? And are very tired going to work pizza. Yes, I like that too. Yeah. That's why I've always never met a nap I didn't like. But they really frown on you napping at work. Oh Lord. The doggies. Alright. I'm gonna play this one. This one's 4 minutes, so I'm gonna play this one and make sure my dog doesn't pee in the living room. Be right back.
is the sky. Birds fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground. Hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrate it if I forget its name. Birds fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground. Hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrate it, but you're forgetting its name.
And it cut us off. Yeah, I agree. Number one was better, but number two was pretty friggin' cool. That's what was cool about it. Yeah. Well, what do you think might be a different genre? Somewhere in between, because that was just basically clear the roads for another 20 minutes. Oh, what do you think it might need in between? Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, definitely number one. I have to agree. Yeah. Clear the road for 20 minutes. All right. Let's see here. So, yes, that was the first selection for this morning. I wonder what the rest of them are going to be, because we went from one extreme to the other. This one is another Emily Jane Bronte, The Lady to Her Guitar. The Lady to Her Guitar.
For him who struck thy foreign string, I ween this heart has ceased to care. Then why dost thou such feelings bring to my sad spirit, old guitar? It is as if the warm sunlight in
in some deep glen should lingering stay, when clouds of storm or shades of night have wrapped the parent orb away. It is as if the glassy brook should image still its willows fair. Though years ago the woodmen stroke laid low in dust their dried hair. Even so, guitar, thy magic tone hath moved the tear and waked the sigh, hath bid the ancient torrent moan, although its very source is dry.
A little note at the end. That was interesting. Yeah, it was okay. It definitely was okay. Definitely not a no way. So, yeah. All right, let's play the second one and figure it out. Which one's better or worse? This is another 4-minuter. Get ready for a long haul, maybe. Hey, Power Lies.
For him who struck thy foreign string, I ween this heart has ceased to care. Then why dost thou such feelings bring to my sad spirit, old guitar? It is as if the warm sunlight in some deep glen should lingering stay, when clouds of storm or shades of night have wrapped the parent orb away. It is as if the glassy brook should image still its willows fair, though years ago the woodman stroke laid low in dust their dried hair. Even so, guitar, thy magic tone hath moved the tear and waked the sigh, hath bid the ancient torrent moan, although its very source is dry. Even so, guitar, thy magic tone hath moved the tear and waked the sigh, hath bid the ancient torrent moan, although its very source is dry.
And it cut us off. That is awesome. Awesome. So let's see some good mornings here and stuff. Yeah, two better vocals. Imagine it blues. More blues. I know I had that 3/4 timing, but no, I'm talking dirty blues. Yeah, we're going to dirty blues that one up. Good evening, kiddo. How was your day? Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you made it. Power Lies, how are you doing? And of course, hi again, hello style, but that was cool. And then we got, hey Matrix, how you doing? Horace Man. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up Horace Man. Auto cock rocket, gotcha. All right. So yeah, let's continue on. Continuing on. Remember, yeah, we're on our third one. This is an Alfred Noyce namesakes. Neither of these are 4 minutes long.
But where's the brown drifter that went out alone? Roll and go, fare you well. Was her name Peggy Notton? That name is my own. Fare you well, my sailor. They sang in the dark, let her go, let her go. And she sailed to the west where the broad waters flow, and the others come back, but the bitter winds blow. Ah, fare you well, my sailor. The women at evening, they wave and they cheer, roll and go and fare you well. They're waiting to welcome their lads at the pier. Fare you well, my sailor. They're all coming home in the twilight below, but there's one little bout. Let her go, let her go. She carried my heart and a heart for a foe. Ah, fare you well, my sailor. The Nell and the Maggie, the Ruth and the Joan, roll and go and fare you well. They come to their namesakes and leave me alone. Fare you well, my sailor. And names are kept dark, for the spies mustn't know, but they'll look in my face, and I think it will show. Peggy Notton's my name, let her go, let her go. Ah, fare you well, my sailor. Fare you well, my sailor.
I don't know about you, but that was freaking cool. No, definitely no suckiness. It fit that fit that poem perfectly. Not sure to, yeah, I wasn't sure to make of it at first, but yeah, definitely it works. I like it. I don't know. It kind of gets at the sailor in me, you know. Good morning, No Face. How you doing? You don't like? Oh, okay. What is suckiness? Something that's not cool. What is the concept of suckiness? Something you don't like? Hmm, that's a good one. What is suckiness? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and makes me wonder what the second version of this one is going to be like. Namesakes by Alfred Noyce.
But where's the brown drifter that went out alone? Roll and go and fare you well. Was her name Peggy Nutton? That name is my own. Fare you well, my sailor. They sang in the dark, let her go, let her go. And she sailed to the west, where the broad waters flow. And the others come back, but the bitter winds blow. I'll fare you well, my sailor. The women at evening, they wave and they cheer. Roll and go and fare you well. They're waiting to welcome their lads at the pier. Fare you well, my sailor. They're all coming home in the twilight below. But there's one little boat, let her go, let her go. She carried my heart and a heart for the foe. I'll fare you well, my sailor. The Nell and the Maggie, the Ruth and the Joan, roll and go and fare you well. They come to their namesakes and leave me alone. Fare you well, my sailor. And names are kept dark, for the spies mustn't know. But they'll look in my face, and I think it will show. Peggy Nutton's my name, let her go, let her go. I'll fare you well, my sailor.
All right. I like two, but it needs to be a two needs to be a sea shanty. Okay. Number one was cool. Two needs to be a sea shanty. Hey, Matt, how is it going? And those who shall not be named. Oh yeah, I thought I figured it'd be an over by now. That's how much I pay attention to sports. Yay, Blue Jays! It is the definition of a gravity. World sucks and then you die. Yeah, pretty much. And of course, good morning, Matt. How are you doing? Always nice to see you around. It's not what you are, it's the object that does. We got to kind of keep this family friendly here. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I just noticed you changed your picture back. Cool. Oh boy, avoid the Noid. So, what do you think of the first half of the show? It's interesting. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, for the most part. So, if you agree, tell your friends, because everything we do here is fair use, public domain, stuff like that. And unless someone's got it copyrighted, please like and subscribe. And of course, we always give credit to the people who wrote said works. You know, plagiarism is a bad thing. Yes, I'll definitely never claim someone else's work for my own, unless they allow me to. No. And then, am I claiming this work? Well, this work is mine and yours too. What we're doing here. Philosophical questions that I really don't want to ponder too early this morning, because it's too early and I've been up too long and need more coffee. Yes, that is what's happening here. I actually had to have my space heater on in my room the other night, which means I got to get my gas turned back on. Got to get my gas heat turned back on, because I am not going through a winter with no freaking main heater. Yeah, it's one of the bills I forget to pay. So. Not like I don't have the money to pay it now, but I just forget to. All right, we are in the second part of the show. This is this one from Edna St. Vincent Millay that I found out about this weekend, so we're going to play it here. Yay!
I am not resigned to the shutting away of loving hearts in the hard ground. So it is, and so it will be, for so it has been, time out of mind. Into the darkness they go, the wise and the lovely crowned, with lilies and with laurel they go. But I am not resigned. Lovers and thinkers, into the earth with you. Be one with the dust, the indiscriminate dust, a fragment of what you felt, of what you knew, a formula, a phrase remains, but the rest is lost. The answer, quick and keen, the honest love, the laughter, the love, they are gone. They have gone to feed the roses, elegant to curl. It is the blossom, fragrant is the blossom, I know, but I do not approve. More precious was the light in your eyes than all roses in not approve, and I am not resigned. Down, down, dim into the darkness of the grave. Gently they go, the beautiful, the tender, the kind. Quietly they go.
Yeah, and they cut us off. I forgot to. Wow. That one, the end of that one snuck up on you. Yes, very pretty. I have a buy me a coffee account somewhere, but yeah, never really. Mm. Yes, definitely. Of course, mine's still in the freezer. So self-control is key. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to the second version of that. Oh yeah, I should have warned you that was 4 minutes. This one is getting close. This one's, yeah. So we got, all right. Let's just play it.
Shutting away of loving hearts
Have a good one, dude. When we finally get to meet. I'm one of these years going to make it over to the UK and that area of the world. So, all right, don't work too hard, dude. All right, those were interesting. Wow, we're doing a lot of different styles today. All right, I'm warning you now. This one is 4 minutes long, so hopefully it won't cut us off.
If I should die, think only this of me, that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. There shall be in that rich earth a richer dust concealed, a dust to England born, shaped, made aware, gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, a body of England's, breathing English air, washed by the rivers, blessed by sons of home. And think this heart, all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less, give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned to friends, and gentleness in hearts at peace under an English heaven. And think this heart, all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less, give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned of friends, and gentleness in hearts at peace under an English heaven. English heaven.
That one just didn't want to stop until it got cut off. Hey, if one of y'all out there can, one of the mods can pop his GoFundMe in the chat, I think most of us already have it. And sun is up, lamp is off. That's all cool. Yes, it is chilly. It's getting that time of year. It's time to start bundling up. I actually, because usually I wear shorts, I actually had to bust out a pair of pants for yesterday. Hmm. I wear the appropriate kind of shorts. And the other ones too, but we'll not go there this morning. Like I said, this is a mostly family friendly show. Uh, but yeah, bundle up, stay warm, kiddo. All right, so that was the first version of that one. Interesting. And we're going for the second version now, which is a minute shorter.
If I should die, think only this of me, that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever inked. There shall be in that richer dust concealed, a dust whom England bore, shaped, made aware, gave once her hours and love, her ways to roam. A body of England's, breathing English, washed by the rivers of home. And think this heart, all evil shed away upon the eternal, no let. Give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned of friends, and gentleness in hearts at peace under an English heaven. And think this heart, all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less. Give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned of friends, and gentleness and hearts at peace under an English heaven.
All right. Yeah, there's your GoFundMe, dude. Hey, it's something like the place I live. It's a 35-year-old trailer. It's seen better days. The roof is caving in some places. Uh, it would cost me more to fix it because it's way too big for just one person to maintain, and it would cost me way too much to fix it. So I'm working on getting a tiny house. It's one of the reasons I'm in school. You know, I get paid pretty good to go to school. So. But yeah, it's it's my one fear. I'm glad I have this land. Yeah, if not, I'd probably be out on the streets with my puppies. Uh, so yeah, if you can help the brother out here, and in a week and a half, I'll probably be able to shoot you another $10 or so. But yeah. No worries, dude. No worries. All right, Kathy. Sleeping in is great. I almost did it this morning. Although I was up several times during the night, so does that really count? 6:05 rolled around and I'm like, crap, I'm supposed to be up. Got a show to do. The show must go on. All right. So that was the first version of the War Sonnet Soldier. Rupert Brooke. We're going for version 2.
Shouldn't I think only this of me, that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever England? There shall be in that rich earth a richer dust concealed, a dust whom England bore, shaped, made aware, gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, a body of England's breathing English air, washed by the rivers, blessed by sons of home. And think this heart all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less. Give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned of friends, and gentleness in hearts at peace under an English heaven. And think this heart all evil shed away, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less. Give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter learned of friends, and gentleness and hearts of peace under an English heaven.
Yeah, I thought those two were actually, I thought I double played. I don't know, those two sounded really alike. I'm going to have to do something with them. They're pretty, I did it when I did a give, send, go for the campaign I did last year to get my car. And well, right now, Cricket is, Chow is putting up, all right, go to either Give, Send, Go, GoFundMe, any one of those. It's self-explanatory. They walk you through it. As far as I know, Give, Send, Go takes less than GoFundMe out for their fees. And you just start sharing it on social media. Give me the link. I'm sure Chow would, because Chow's got No Face's link in her stuff right now. She had my link in it when I needed it. And we'll just see what happens, dude. All right, so yeah, that's what you do. Just go on either Gets and Go or GoFundMe, and it's self-explanatory. And start sharing it on Facebook. I know you and I are contacts on Facebook, so whatever social medias you got, share it on there, and we'll get it out there. And then tell the little dude happy birthday from us, of course. And yeah, last time I played chess, it was a bloodbath. It was fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they'll walk you right through it. All right, we are on the last track for this morning's program. Well, not the last track, the last poem. There's two tracks. This is Bones, Alter de la Mer. Alter de la Mer.
Said Mr. Smith, I cannot tell you, Dr. Jones, the most peculiar pain I'm in. I think it's in my bones. Said Dr. Jones, oh, Mr. Smith, that's nothing without doubt. We have a simple cure for that. It is to take them out. He laid forth with poor Mr. Smith, clothes clamped upon the table, and cold as stone took out his bones as he was able. Smith said thank you, thank you, thank you, and wished him a good day. And with his parcel neath his arm, he slowly moved away. He laid forth with poor Mr. Smith, close clamped upon the table, and cold as stone took out his bones as fast as he was able. Smith said thank you, thank you, thank you, and wished him a good day. And with his parcel neath his arm, he slowly moved away.
That was actually pretty cool. No pity party, dude. In this brave new economy, in this brave new world, we have to take care of each other, man. You know? So we help each other out. No pity involved. You know, one of the biggest things I had to overcome was myself when I was, because my buddy of mine had been telling me for years, you know, do a campaign, do a campaign. He couldn't help you, get $10. The pride, you know. But it finally took me hitting rock bottom. And you guys, you know, help pull me out. I think he hit rock bottom a couple times over the last couple of years. And now here we are. So, no pity, dude. No pity. We got to take care of each other, because no one's going to take care of us.
Said Mr. Smith, I really cannot tell you, Dr. Jones, the most peculiar pain I'm in. I think it's in my bones. Said Dr. Jones, oh, Mr. Smith, that's nothing without doubt. We have a simple cure for that. It is to take them out. He laid forth with poor Mr. Smith, close clamped upon the table, and cold as stone took out his bones as fast as he was able. Smith said thank you, thank you, thank you, and wished him a good day. And with his parcel neath his arm, he slowly moved away. He laid forthwith poor Mr. Smith, close clamped upon the table, and cold as stone took out his bones as fast as he was able. Smith said thank you, thank you, thank you, and wished him a good day. And with his parcel neath his arm, he slowly moved away.
That was pretty cool. What did y'all think? Well, that was a good show today so far. Yep. We made it to the end of the first part of the show, and I'm going to play a few more. But remember, everything we do here is under fair use. Now you get over there, Bella. Dogs. So be sure to like and subscribe. Let's play a couple here. Let's do some rocking. How about that? Yes, so get to the appropriate folder. Oh, we hadn't heard this one in a while. I heard a fly buzz.
I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between the heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. Keepsake signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed the fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see.
to see.
Suddenly break the branch or hope to find the white heart over the white world. Glance aside, not for lamps, do not spell old enchantments. Let them sleep. But not too deep. Lift your eyes where the roads dip and where the roads rise. Seek only there where the gray light meets the green air. The hermit chapel, the pilgrim's prayer. Ain't got nobody to share my bed. Ain't got nobody to hold my hand. The truth of the matters, I ain't got no man. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. She answered, babe, what must I do? And your money too. He said, share your bed, your money too. Big boy opened his mouth and guess you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books.
Cool. All right. What do you think of that little run there? I needed it for a palate cleanser for the old ears. For some of the stuff. Yes, definitely books. I love that one. That last one, kiddo, was dedicated to you. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, like I said, the last time I played chess, it was a bloodbath. It was like we knew neither of us were going to win, so we just started decimating each other's pieces. It was fun. And good morning, Cricket. If you go to the replay, if you go back and go to the replay, you don't have to do it now, you can do it later. Here's some interesting tracks. We had some very interesting tracks. It was not painful. A couple standouts, especially the last one for the regular part of the show. And now we're just playing some tracks for, I'll probably go for another 30, 40 minutes, you know, because we got the material to do it. That's cool. I used to play chess semi-regularly, and this was years and years ago. And I beat my roommate at the time. I don't think he was my roommate. Well, he became roommate later. Well, I capitalized on a mistake he made, and I just whipped his ass. And then the next game I played was one a couple of years ago. And I was like, I'm gonna go out on a high note here. Oh, don't worry, man. Don't have too much fun. Oh yeah. All right. Oh yes, and I agree about the critters. Yeah, we have them around here. All right. Let's play some more. We're going to play something else. Yeah. What are we going to play? Let's go to this playlist here. Or, let's see here. No, let's go to this folder. Okay. Just bear with me for a minute. Let's play this one. Counting Out Run. Edna St. Vincent Millay. We love her.
Silver bark of beach and sallow, bark of yellow birch and yellow twig of willow. Stripe of green in moosewood maple, color seen in leaf of apple, bark of popple. Purple pale as moonbeam, wood of oak for yoke and barn beam, wood of hornbeam. Silver bark of beech and hollow, stem of elder tall and yellow, twig of willow.
And another button. We love her.
I know I am but summer to your heart, and not the full 4 seasons of the year. And you must welcome from another part.
Such noble moods as are not mine, my dear. No gracious weight of golden fruits to sell have I, nor any wise and wintry thing. And I have loved you all too long and well to carry still the high sweet breast of spring. Wherefore I say
Oh boy.
We're in another
Sorry for the interruption on that. That must be my backwoods internet working there. But here, that's one of my latest videos I put out. Let me get. You want to listen to that one because it reminds me a lot of, various Marilyn McCoo, Godspell, that era of music. So here it is. Let me do this here. Oh no. Oh, wrong thing. I'm a dummy. I know how to do this. I think I do sometimes. So, if you want to listen to that one again, follow this link right here. All right. That's my latest short. Yeah, definitely. I like that little. I like it when the poem lends itself to something like that because I don't think that I remember the original ones were just like might have been part. I don't know. I made it into that, and it's cool. And you know what else is cool? The next one I'm going to play. Yeah, right here. We go to this folder here. Let's do some strolling. All right, here.
Already fallen plum bloom stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs is not as old toads back. Ooh, where the roses there are roses sing. The building thrush watches old Job who stacks. Ooh, the bright peeled roses on the sunny fence. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by. The bold and scamper then, but her ring snout still keeps her to the start. He lets her run away, she snorts in bundling gallop for the cottage door, with hungry hubbub begging crusts and orts. Then like the whirlwind bumping round once more. Nuzzle in the dark, making the pullets run, and sulky as a child when her play's done. Plum bloom stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs is not as old toads back. Ooh, where their smalls is there a rose is seen. The building thrush watches old Job who stacks. Ooh, the bright peeled roses on the sunny fence. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by, and tries to push the boat and scamper then, but her ring snout still keeps her to the style. And out lets her run away, she
dark, making the bullets run, making the bullets run. And sulky as a child when her play's done.
Do not be indiscreet or unconventional, play it safe. Listen here, I've never played it safe. In spite of what the critics say, ask my imaginary brother that wave, that childhood best friend who comes to play. Dress up and stick up and jacks and pick up sticks. Like downtown, stick our tongues at the Catholics. Or form a piss club where we all go in the bushes and peek at each other's sake. Pop gun in the street lights like crows, not knowing what to do with funny Kotex or wearing it in our school shoes, friend. Spooking my lonely hours, you were there, but pretend. And do not be indiscreet or unconventional, play it safe. Listen here, I've never played it safe. In spite of what the critics say, as my imaginary brother that wave, that childhood best friend who comes to play. Dress up and stick up and jacks and pick up sticks. Bike downtown, stick our tongues at the Catholics. Or form a piss club where we all go in the bushes and peek at each other's sex. Pop gun in the street lights like crows, not knowing what to do with funny Kotex or wearing it in our school shoes, friend. Spooking my lonely hours, you were there, but pretend. But pretend. But pretend.
Maud went to college, Sadie stayed home. Sadie scraped life with a fine-tooth comb. She didn't leave a tangle in, a comb found every strand. Sadie was one of the livingest chicks in all the land. Sadie bore 2 babies under her maiden name. Maud and Ma and Papa nearly died of shame.
Alrighty. Yeah, I actually have a record player that and some records. You know, it's like I remember if I could get my hands on just one vinyl, it would be this particular one, Rush's 2112. I remember a long time ago when I was in Norfolk. Me and my ex, we went to this one restaurant. I think it was might have been an Applebee's or something like that. And the booth we were sitting in, I looked up on the wall, and there was a vinyl copy of Rush's 2112. Just the disc, not the the sleeve or anything else. And I'm like, I didn't want to get I didn't want to get arrested. So, what are we going here? All right, let's play a few more. Yeah, remember back in the day. Well, you know what they say. Since you're still alive, it's still your day. Yeah. That's a paraphrase from one of my favorite characters in the Wheel of Time. One of the old wise ones. Teacher. In this one particular culture, and she goes, "In my day, blah 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 blah, and since I'm still alive, it is still my day." Yep. Since it's still alive, it's still your day. I actually on the other day when I was able to pull that one off the other day when I presented a T-shirt to the Vortex. I long time ago. Here, I'll share it with you. Here, I know it's right here. No, wrong thing. Oh, there it is. All right. Yes, this was the other last Monday at the Poetry Coffee House they had at and this was one of the ones I got in the volume 20. Let me okay. Screen. All right. Here you go. All right. Yeah, y'all can see that. All right. If you look there, see that guy there with the big grin? That's A.C. Clarke. That is my poetry professor. He's really cool. All right. This guy here, his name is Blaze Rob. He is the current editor of the Vortex, and of course, there's little old me. And I bought this shirt 30 years ago it was when the Vortex 20 Volume 20 came out, and this was actually the cover was done by my friend Michelle. I talk about it every once in a while, and it was really controversial at the time because of the placement of this hand right here. Yeah. That was fun. All right. Yes. So, I forgot where I was going with it. So let's just play some more. Oh yeah. Little Motown sound and stuff right here.
Walk the autumn alone.
what immediately comes to mind. It also depends on. Yes, I agree with Cricket here. A little bit more context might be cool, but I initially think sociology, if you want to study cults or anything like that, or something that actually studies cults, religious studies, maybe some type of theology, but definitely more the social science, psychology, sociology, maybe even anthropology, but definitely sociology. I took a lot of sociology classes back in the day. That's one of the reasons I found the anti-Scientology community so fascinating, and and drawn into it. Just a sociologist can make a career out of writing about the anti-Scientology community, and how we developed into this community. Oh, we all come from somewhere. Oh yeah, and they're around UCA. There's this this Oriental Christian cult. I don't know. I didn't see them, but for some reason the university doesn't care that they're occultish. And one of the guys in my poetry class confronted them and everything. I'll have to ask that guy again about it. But they had a lot of. I see the posters and bandit signs all over the campus for various religious things. There's even a pagan group that meets the second and fourth Monday of each month. I'm thinking about checking out. I'll tell you about that. Yeah, I'm serious. There's a paganism, I don't know exactly what they'd be, but it'd be interesting. I'm not a very religious fellow myself, but who knows. All right, let's play a couple more. Yeah, pretty much no face. Let's play this one. Perplexed Music.
Experience like a pale musician holds a dulcimer of patience in his hand, whence harmonies we cannot understand. Of God will in his world the strain unfolds, in sad perplexed minors deathly cold. Fall on us while we hear encounter men, our sanguine heart back from the fancy land.
right, I have to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye. You know the